money in the house tonight, Joe.
We're not doing badly, Mac. You know, if I didn't know Nick Pollo so much, this place would be a gold mine.
But he's taking all the profit with the interest he charges you.
Oh, Nick's not such a bad guy. We couldn't have opened up if it hadn't been for his money.
Wait for me.
Yes, Mr. Pollo.
Pollo Investment Company's on his way in.
Pollo Investment Company? Well, he's still a loan shark to me. I don't want him to see this. You better stand by, Mac, just in case.
Sure.
Well, hello, Nick.
Hello, Joe. Nice crowd you got out there. You ought to be making lots of money.
Oh, we do all right. The expenses are terrible. What brings you around so late?
Oh, about the $50,000 you owe me.
You don't have to remind me. I'm giving you $1,000 a month.
I know, Joe, but that barely pays the interest. I need the whole thing now for another deal.
Well, that's impossible. I haven't got that much.
You've got the blue diamond.
Yeah, sure, but... What are you getting at, Nick?
Joe, that stone's hard luck. You'd be better off without it. I'm not superstitious. I'll take it and call the whole thing square.
Oh, I couldn't let it go. Besides, it's worth twice what I owe you.
All right. Sell it and pay off.
Don't ask me to do that. I just couldn't sell it.
You'll have to. I expect to leave town on Saturday, and I want that dough. You'd better have it.
Well, you heard what Nick said?
Sure, Joe. Why not let me?
No. The days when you could get away with that are past. See who that is.
Oh, hello, Sherry.
Hello, Mac.
Hello, Sherry.
Hello, Joe. Just thought I'd drop in before going. Oh, it's beautiful. You love that stone more than anything else in the world, don't you, Joe?
Say, you've always wanted to wear it when you sing. Well, I'm going to let you. Tomorrow night.
Well, that would be wonderful, Joe, but I'd almost be afraid to. It's so valuable. I know how much it means to you.
Don't you worry. I won't let it out of my sight. Mac will be watching it, too.
Sure, just in case.
You know, we'll advertise it everywhere. Give it plenty of publicity in advance. Mac, you better go outside. When you come back, we'll dope out something for the newspapers.
And here's the guy who was murdered. Good, eh?
Oh, it's fair, Spud, but don't worry. Nobody will look at it. They'll be too interested in reading my story of the murder.
Your story? You mean my pictures with your caption, which nobody will read?
Oh, yeah, that's what you think. Call it, big boy. Where are we going to eat tonight?
Eat? Now, that's more like it. You owe me a supper.
I owe you a supper. Why, you big...
Hey, Farrell!
Something tells me I should have gone home early tonight.
Carney's going to let his singer wear the famous blue diamond tonight. Might be a story in it.
This looks like a job for the dramatic editor or the sports department.
Get a picture, too.
You want me to handle this?
Oh, no, of course not. That's why I brought it to your attention.
Expense money? Better make it for two. The new cashier's pretty tough, you know.
This paper should print money instead of news.
Yo. Good news, Spud. You don't have to pay for my meal tonight.
I don't have to pay for your meal. Where are we going?
Century Club. Get that thing you call a camera loaded up. I'm going down to police headquarters and have a talk with Chick. Hello, Chick.
Hello, Farrell.
How's the boy?
All right, thanks.
Say, you give me some important information if you would.
Yeah?
Is that blue diamond really worth $100,000?
Well, it's insured for that amount, so it's probably worth a lot more.
Are the police going to provide protection at the Century Club tonight?
Listen, Farrell, my boy, we're short-handed enough now without falling for a lot of gags those press agents dream up.
Speaking of press agents, do you think Carney's going to pull the old fake robbery gag?
I don't think even Carney would be corny enough to do that.
Carney Corny. Say, that's pretty good. I'll use it in my story.
Oh, you like it, huh? Well, you can have it. And Carney, too. Hello. Speaking. Yeah. Yeah? Well, I'll tell you later, Jim. That Herald reporter with the long ears is in here right now.
We probably printed that story in the last edition anyhow.
Well, if you did, you've got a libel suit on your hands.
Am I to understand that the police will not dignify the occasion by being present?
Even if Carney reported the diamond stolen, I wouldn't believe it.
Hey, officer.
Yeah? Speaking? Okay, let's have it. Oh, is that so? Well, who is this? Hello? Hello?
Another suspect confessing?
I don't know who he was, but he said that Nick Pollo and Carney had some trouble at the Century Club this morning.
Suspect seen casing club before crime. And you're still not going to go tonight?
It was probably one of Carney's press agents.
They call them public relations counselors now.
Yeah, I know, but that still doesn't make him any more respectable than a lot of newspaper men.
You're not saying that just because you're jealous of me, are you? Well, so long, Mr. Policeman. You'll be sorry if something happens and you're not there.
If anything happens, I'll be there. I understand. Thank you. They say Sherry just left your apartment.
Century Club. What a surprise finding you in here.
Sherry, is it true that you're wearing the blue diamond tonight?
Well, that depends on Joe.
They tell me that stone's bad luck for anyone that touches it. I'm not superstitious.
What are you leading up to, Nick?
Well, you often wondered why I asked you to go to work for Joe.
Yes, why did you?
You'll find out tonight.
Well, the hired help goes in the back way. I'll see you later.
Why doesn't Sherry get here? I wonder if something happened to her.
I hope not.
Hello, Joe.
You'd better hurry, Sherry. You're late.
Yes, I know.
I'm going outside and look around. I'll be right back. You better come along, Mac.
All right.
Hello, boys. Glad to see you.
Say, Joe, do you mind if we take a couple of shots of the girl and the diamond?
Why, sure thing. That's the general idea. Good publicity.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
Anything you boys want, just ask. Hello, Nick.
Hello, Joe. Any objections?
No, of course not. Hope you enjoy the show. Anything you want, just ask for it. It's on the house.
That include the blue diamond?
Always clowning, eh, Nick?
I'm not clowning, Joe. Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, not bad. I don't miss nothing.
You got that to hurt. I mean, oh, you get my mind off my work at that thing.
Come in.
Well, this is the big occasion, Sherry. And there's a swell crowd out there. Now, don't be nervous, because Mac and I will be watching every minute.
You seem to be the one who's nervous. You'd better let me do that.
Oh, why shouldn't I be? That's the first time I ever let that blue baby out of my hand.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Now, I'll be listening for your cue and introduce you. And as soon as you finish your number, come straight back here.
I will.
Good luck. Wait for her. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now we come to the part that you've all been waiting for. The first public appearance of the famous Blue Diamond, since it came into my possession over a year ago. But now you're going to see this famous gem, of which some experts value it over $500,000. But as gorgeous as this gem is, it is never more beautiful than when worn by your favorite, our one and only, the superlative Sherry.
That must be it, all right. He wasn't kidding.
Snow clouds hover, snowflakes cover the world in a blanket of white. Everyone's full of the spirit of winter, but I'm just full of fight. I'm gonna roll me a snowball, such has never been rolled. I'm gonna roll me a snowball, so round, so firm, so cold. I'm gonna roll me a snowball, with my eye on your hat. I'm gonna roll me a snowball.
How do you like the show?
So round, so
Nice,
firm, so fat. I'm gonna soak it in water till it's solid and
Hey! Well, she wouldn't throw us one, so I swiped one to take it home to my sister's kid.
I'm gonna part your hair with this ball of ice. I'm gonna throw you that snowball, just as cold as can be. I'm gonna throw you that snowball, 'cause you're so cold to me. I'm gonna roll me a snowball.
Watch while I do it.
Such has never been rolled.
No, never so cold.
I'm gonna roll me a snowball.
3, 4 holes, so round, so firm, so cold.
She's singing her number now, and she's wearing the diamond all right.
Did you check with Harry inside the club?
Yes, he's on the job.
Okay. You better go around and back and see what's going on.
All right.
I'm gonna roll me a snowball
With the snow on the ground, such has never been rolled.
and it plays around. I'm gonna roll me a snowball.
That's my cold, cold fact. So round, so cold, so fully packed. I'm gonna roll me a snowball 'cause I'm feeling so mean.
With my eye on your hat that's on the top of your beam.
I'm gonna roll me a snowball.
So nice and so big.
So round, so firm, so fast like a pig. I'm gonna soak it in water, maybe once or twice.
Till it's solid and nice.
3 times.
I'm gonna wind it around like the pitcher on the mountain.
I'm gonna part your hair with this ball of ice.
I'm gonna throw you that snowball,
Wait till you please.
just as cold as can be.
Wee, I'm gonna throw you the snowball.
Snowball, that is,
'Cause you're so cold to me, you dog.
'cause you're so cold.
You icicle.
you're so cold.
You polar bear.
'Cause you're so cold.
You Eskimo.
'Cause you're so cold to me, frigid baby. You're so cold to me.
See that diamond she's wearing?
Yeah, man.
Boy, that represents $100,000. I'd sure like to own part of it.
Not me. They say that blue diamond spells trouble, and that's one thing I got plenty of.
What are you looking for, Charlie? Some ice, maybe?
Let me go. You guys ain't got nothing on me. I got more right to be in this alley than you have. Keep quiet, sister, and you won't get hurt.
You'll have to pardon me, please.
Hey, the press, folks. The press. Hey, oh, come on, please.
What's going on? I don't know. I gotta get the lights on first. Sherry. Sherry!
Joe, the diamond. Some man came. I thought he was trying to choke me, but it's gone.
You better get the lieutenant. Right. Mac, how could it happen? You were here all the time. Well, I can't understand.
I expected something like this, Dan. What's happened so far?
Haven't found out a thing yet, Chick.
Sorry, folks. No one leaves just yet. Police orders.
That blue diamond of Joe Carney's has just been lifted.
Nobody leaves the club.
Yes, sir.
You coming with me, Dan?
No, I'll look around.
Well, I've been here all the time, with the exception of a minute or two when I heard a rumpus at the back door.
That's right. We picked up a character outside, but that was before she screamed.
You were in the hallway all the time?
No, I wasn't. Before I got to the back door, the lights went out. I was looking for the switch when this man showed up with a flashlight.
Miss Marvin, what's your story?
Lieutenant, do you mind if I go and tell the customers that everything is all right?
Okay, Joe, but don't let any of them get away.
I won't. Better come along, Mac.
Miss Marvin, would you mind stepping in your dressing room, please?
Not at all.
You got it? Now we can pay off Nick Pollo with the insurance money and still have this.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it in that box if I were you. Just in case.
Maybe you're right. Come on, Mac. Hello, Dan.
All right, Joe. What's the matter? You getting spooky going around locking up all the doors?
Why, no. I'm sure glad to see you. Oh, it's been awful. They stole the blue diamond, you know. They're backstage now. The police, I mean. I was just going out to see the customers. I've got to keep them happy, you know.
Well, don't let me stop you, Joe.
Thanks, Dan.
And then the lights came on again, and the diamond was gone.
You didn't get a good look at him or recognize his voice?
No.
Frank, you better give the room a thorough search. The diamond may have been dropped.
Folks, There's been a little disturbance backstage, but there's nothing to worry about. The police have it under control. So you can dance and be merry.
Just a minute, Joe. You people may as well know now as later that the blue diamond you saw Sherry Marvin wearing tonight has disappeared. For the present, I don't intend to search or inconvenience any of you unless you wish to leave. I must, however, have your names and addresses. If you'll just cooperate, it'll make things easier for all of us. Thank you.
Lieutenant, you can't search those people. It'll make them mad. They never would come back here again.
I won't search them unless I have to.
Well, think how it would look. It's like accusing them of stealing him.
Don't you want us to find that blue diamond?
Well, yes, sure I do, but...
Are you sure the diamond was stolen? This isn't just one of your publicity stunts.
Why, how can you talk like that? You come with me, I'll show you. And to show my good faith, Lieutenant, I'll hire Dan Rankin here to find the diamond.
It's all right with me.
Afraid you're a little late, Joe.
Late? What do you mean?
I've already been hired.
Hired? By whom?
The insurance company, when they heard about the show.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll add $10,000 to what they pay you if you find the diamond.
The insurance company hasn't paid off yet. Come back next week.
Are you sure they will pay off?
Why not?
Dan.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. I'd like to talk to you in private.
Well, I'm pretty busy, kind of late.
Yes, of course. It's just that I've some very important information for you.
Okay, go into the office. I'll be with you in a minute.
Yes, certainly.
All right, sir, what is it?
I can't tell you here. It's very confidential.
Well, wait for me outside in the car, the police car. Here, give this to the officer at the door. He'll let you out.
Yes, thank you. I'm sure that will be much safer.
I stand for a search, may I leave?
Yeah.
You're okay. Thanks.
There's the police car over there, sir.
Oh, well, sure.
How do you spell that? B-A-S-K-Y, Basket. Central Hotel. Okay, you can go. Thanks. Hello, Nick. Looking for something?
No, but you are. Just for the record, I want to prove that I haven't got it.
What's the matter, Nick? Your conscience bothering you?
Well, you know better than that.
Come on, search me.
You were here earlier today, weren't you, Nick?
That's right, I came over to see my old pal Carney. That's right, Joe, isn't it?
I guess.
What are you sweating about? It isn't hot in here. Or, is it?
Why are you asking all these questions? Who are you?
Well, you see, I'm from the Herald, and I'm also interested in the information you've got for Lieutenant Carter.
But I'm sure he wouldn't approve my telling anybody else.
Why not? Chick and I always work together. He'll tell me sooner or later. Get going. Where to? Anywhere away from here. I don't have the keys. They're in the lock. Quit stalling.
You better do what he says. He'll shoot.
Hi, Spud.
Hi, say, did Farrell go out yet?
Yeah.
That's a wonder he wouldn't let me know.
Well, you satisfied?
Cut the comedy. If you had the diamond, you wouldn't be here.
There's a gunman stealing your car and Farrell's in it.
Frank, you better call headquarters. Take my car.
Going east on Lexington, stolen police car with 3 men. And hold. Take no chances. One is armed.
You're sunk, buddy. They've got us cornered. Put the gab and step on it. Some pictures, Bud.
What happened to the other man, the guy with the gun?
He must have jumped out of the car.
What did he look like?
Well, he was medium height and build, wearing dinner clothes and a hat, and he had dark hair and eyes.
Arthur, broadcast an alarm and send for an ambulance.
Yes.
Did the other man come from the club?
I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
Just what were you doing in my car?
Well, you wouldn't talk to the little guy, so I did.
Oh, trying to get information meant for the police.
Well, it's a good thing I did, or that other guy might have shot him, and he never would have talked.
Did he tell you anything?
No, he seemed to be scared.
Scared of what?
Well, he's just the type. He was scared.
Well, whatever he knows is worth something to somebody.
I better put a guard on him.
Nice and special, pal. I got some billies.
Ah, that's swell. Thereafter, when a witness wants to talk, you better let him.
Go peddle your papers and let the police department worry about what's going on at Joe Carney's.
Well, I'm going to run along now. But when the insurance company pays off on the Blue Diamond, I'll be back to get mine.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Joe.
All right, Nick.
Nick would lose a lot of sleep if he knew where that diamond is right now.
Yeah. But we're taking an awful chance keeping it here. We've got to find another place to hide it.
Yeah. It's too bad the insurance company called in Dan Rankin. He's plenty smart.
Hey, do you think Sherry suspects that you took the diamond?
Not a chance. But if she did, she'd play ball.
Well, she'd better.
Can I see you, Jim?
Let her in. Hello, Sherry.
Joe, I don't know what to say. I can't help thinking it's partly my fault. I always begged you to let me wear it.
Forget about it. I've taken raps before. If I don't get the blue back, then the insurance company pays off.
I know, but
Oh, just go home and forget about it.
that's awfully nice of you, Joe.
Good night.
Thanks. Good night.
She doesn't suspect a thing.
I know it, but you can never tell about women.
We got a break on this job, Mac. Sherry wears the diamond and everybody sees it. The photographers, the reporters cover the show. Just about now, they're setting up the story for the newspapers.
Ought to get a banner head on this. Famous blue diamond stolen, insurance company faces loss.
That's all he will read. My pictures of Sherry wearing the blue diamond will take care of the rest.
Stop putting that junk on my desk.
Hey, give me that. I'm taking it home to my sister's kid. What do you know? Lipstick.
You better take care of that before your girl sees it.
As long as it's not on my collar, I don't care.
Get those negatives into the soup if you want to see them in print.
They'll be cooking in 1 minute.
Oh, boy, get me the files on Nick Pollo.
Nick Pollo coming right up.
Right.
Everything all right, Mr. Pollo?
Cut out the creeping act, will you?
Oh, I'm so used to it, I forget.
Well, don't. Well, Creeper, everything went our way, even better than expected. Well, old Carney pulled a fast one.
Yeah, how?
He tried to pull a fake robbery on the Blue Diamond so he could collect the insurance.
Oh, then he still got it.
He's got the imitation that I had made and gave to Sherry. And she made the switch.
Oh, then Sherry's got the blue.
I've got it. Right here.
Hey, let's get a look, huh, boss?
That's Basky. Let him in. I'll cover. Are you sure you weren't tailed?
Sure. Did a nice clean job. Got rid of that diamond expert and that newspaper guy, too. Almost got it myself.
Good work, Basky.
Yeah. Let's see what you got in there.
Joe Carney collects the insurance and pays us off. We get the diamond, so who loses?
Well, the insurance company don't exactly break even.
Yeah, it'll be good for their business. Now everyone will insure that stuff.
Yeah, maybe we better take out insurance, too. Hey, that blue ice must have melted.
That isn't funny, Creeper. Cherry crossed us up.
Could be. She might have sold out to Carney. He was acting kind of funny. You better have a pretty good excuse. Thanks. Good night, Miss Farrell.
Good night.
Joey doesn't answer. You better change your clothes. There's a couple of times looking for a guy in a dinner suit. We're going out.
And now, I've got a hunch on this diamond theft, Jake.
Probably pulled to get free space in the newspapers?
Well, Carney had it taken so he could collect the insurance. I'll bet he's got it in his pocket right now.
A search warrant would find out.
Might be pretty hard on mere suspicion, but you've given me a good idea for later.
You know, I think Nick Pollo's mixed up in the picture somewhere.
Maybe. And Sherry knows more than she lets on.
What can we do to help?
Keep your eye on Joe Carney. If he has taken it, he might try to sneak out. Let's have another talk with Sherry. Still there?
No, she's gone home.
Where's that?
Caldoni Apartments.
Thanks. See you later, chick.
Right. Hello, Joe. Hello, Lieutenant. You got some news for us? Yeah. Someone tried to bump off the little guy who had information for Dan Rankin. You wouldn't know anything about that? Well, no. Who was it? His name was Hoyt. He was a diamond expert. We were wondering what information he had for me. What was Nick Pollo doing here?
What, just visiting?
You used to do business with him, didn't you, Joe?
A long time ago, but we split.
I see. Still pals?
Oh, sure. Oh, Nick's a square shooter.
Come in?
Well, it's too late for me to say no.
Well, I'll not keep you long. Are you sure, Marvin, that you didn't recognize the voice of the man who took the blue diamond?
I wish I had. I feel awful about it.
Hold the cab and wait around the corner.
Okay, back up.
Oh, if you don't mind, Mr. Rankin, I'm tired. I've told you everything I know.
Oh, sure. Well, I'll be going.
Let them in. Don't mention my name.
have a little talk.
Oh, does it have to be tonight, Nick? Can it wait?
No, I'm sorry, it can't.
Well, what was it about?
Oh, about the blue diamond. Joe Carney sort of half promised to give it to me. Pay off an old debt.
Oh, I didn't know.
You don't suppose Joe pulled a frame, do you?
Joe Carney wouldn't have the nerve to pull a stunt like that.
I don't know. How about coming out and having a bite to eat?
Not tonight, thanks. Oh, all right. If you won't keep me out too late.
I'll have you home in an hour.
Anything wrong, Nick?
Yes, you know there is. All right, get in.
Joe Carney. Yes, he's here. For you. Yeah?
Sherry and Nick Pollo just left our apartment house in a taxi. No chance to trail them. I want to know where they go.
Okay, I'll have it on the air in 30 seconds.
See him?
Yeah, I see them. Why don't you try them before you bring them out?
No time. Now, there's one of the burning police cars. Too bad I didn't get one of you pulling white out of the car. You'd have got a medal.
Attention all police cars in the vicinity of 2542 West Avenue. Taxi has just left there. Follow. Do not apprehend. Ascertain destination. Repeat.
That address sounded familiar.
Sherry Marvin lives there.
You mean we're going out again tonight?
Come on.
Look, I mean, hey, I got a home. Even if you haven't got one, what a way to make a living. No whole life, no nothing, no in the world.
Okay, Sherry, spill it. What happened to the blue diamond?
Why, I put it in the snowball and threw it to you. It was your idea.
Yes, it was. But the diamond wasn't in the snowball that I got.
Hello, Chick? Yeah, Dan.
I got a report for you. The taxi just delivered Sherry, Nick, and another man to Nick's apartment, 1213 Park Avenue. You want me to handle it?
Fine. No, I'll handle this. You cover the nightclub. Okay.
Nick, I swear I don't know what happened to the diamond. I guess I must have thrown you the wrong snowball.
You know you did.
How many did you have?
There were 10 in the basket. I marked the one for you with lipstick and put it in the corner. And, oh, I don't see how I could have picked up the wrong one.
You don't believe that stuff, do you, Nick?
Yes, I do. She's a good actress, but not that good.
Well, you see, we followed the old bloodhound from Sherry's apartment, and here we are.
Yeah. And where are we?
Don't worry about it, we'll find out. By trailing Rankin, we'll probably run into a story.
You mean we'll probably run into a bust in the nose?
Now, you say you didn't recognize the man who lifted the diamond from you. How about that?
it was Mac.
Well, that's better. That makes sense. Joe pulled the frame to collect the insurance.
If he thought I knew that,
He won't. That's a laugh. Blue diamond floating around somewhere in a cotton snowball.
But it's marked with my lipstick.
Do you remember who you threw them to?
Oh, the little man who fell off the chair got one. You know, he tried to talk to the police later.
Oh, the diamond expert. I've got it. He spotted the phony you were wearing, and that's what he was trying to pass on to the police.
It's a good thing I took care of him.
Maybe. And we kicked back on Joe.
Yeah, but it wasn't Joe who had the phony made, remember?
That's right. I did.
You looking for somebody?
Yeah. Hello, Creeper. Tell your boss I'd like to see him.
He ain't in. And if he was in, he wouldn't want to be disturbed.
What'll happen when Joe finds out he has an imitation?
He isn't bright enough to know the difference. He doesn't dare show it to anybody that is.
Are you going to open up for me, Creeper?
No, I ain't. Now, scram.
Let's go to the fire escape. That's the way we'll see the fun.
Go ahead, lead the way, but if I want to run, don't get in front of me.
Just in time, Dan. This is a stick-up.
Don't anybody move.
You trying to make targets of us?
Well, it went off by itself.
Why should I? I live here.
Ever see that man before?
Nope.
How'd he get in here?
Just the same way he went out. He was here when we came in.
You two come in alone?
No, there was someone else we picked up on the way. Who lives downstairs.
Hey, Dan. Farrell's done for. He fell off the roof.
Where?
Between here and the next building. You better call an ambulance.
Hey, what's going on around here?
Say, what are you trying to do? Make a nervous wreck out of me?
What do you mean?
How'd you do it?
I fell off the roof, hit a hammock, and it broke my fall. Say, who's that guy on the hall?
Ask him.
Have any idea?
He's got plenty of ideas, but he's stingy with them. Listen, everything is off the record till I say different. What's the rest of the story?
Well, we came here to have a bite to eat and talk things over.
What things?
The robbery, for one.
What's your interest in the Blue Diamond?
Well, there's no secret. Joe Carney owes me $50,000 and can't pay off. So I told him to sell the diamond so he could.
You think Joe robbed himself?
I wouldn't say that he did, but I wouldn't put it past him.
I'll take you home, Miss Marvin.
How much of the story can I use, Mr. Rankin?
Up to the point where Nick Pollo was held up by an armed bandit who managed to make his escape with the able assistance of the Herald's crime reporter.
We got a picture, too.
Save me a print. You'll be in town a while, Nick?
Yes, until Carney pays off.
If you're counting on a cut of the insurance money, you're going to have a long wait.
Miss Marlin.
Take it easy, Creeper.
Hello. This is Nick.
What do you want?
Never mind what I want. I got a hot tip to Joe. You better put him on right now. Joe!
Telephone.
Hey, what are those cops still hanging around outside for?
They're looking for someone who stole the diamond, remember?
Joe Carney talking. Who's this?
This is Nick.
Oh, hello, Nick. What's worrying you?
Nothing, Joe. Things should be worrying you.
Oh, you mean the 50,000?
What's one of your worries? And another thing is, Dan Rankin is wise.
Wise to what?
Oh, I don't have to tell you, Joe.
Just watch your step. Dan Rankin's up at Shelly's place now.
Oh, what? She doesn't suspect anything.
Oh, what, Joe?
Just a friendly tip to a pal. And don't forget, I'm not leaving town without that 50,000.
All right, Nick. Nick says Dan Rankin's wise. We have the blue diamond.
How did Nick get wise?
Well, maybe he's just guessing.
Yeah, maybe not. Sherry used to work for him, didn't she?
Yeah, but she doesn't suspect anything. You heard what she said.
Sure, I heard what she said. But the difference is you believed it.
You still say you don't know who took the blue diamond away from you in your dressing room?
Of course I don't know. Why do you keep asking that?
Because I think you do know.
Why?
Well, because you gave yourself away the first time that question was asked you by the lieutenant. You know, you're not a very convincing liar, Sherry. Was it someone that works for Joe Carney? Or maybe it was Joe himself. Say, tell me, where does Nick Pollo figure in this?
He told you that. Joe owes him money.
Yes. But what is it that you and Nick know that you don't want me to find out?
Nothing. What makes you think that?
I don't think it. I know it. You cleverly told Nick that I was in your apartment.
But I didn't say a word. You heard everything.
You didn't have to, my dear. Your lipstick and Nick's handkerchief did all the talking. Now, don't you think that you better tell me all about it?
You don't have any right to ask me all these questions.
Well, I guess you're right. I'm only a private investigator. Perhaps you'd rather the police would do it. Good night, Miss Marlin.
Hello.
This is Vasky. Can I come over?
No, not yet. But I think our stick-up gag worked. It's a bad break, though, that Dan Rankin had to see you. He never forgets a face.
There's a way he can be made to forget.
No. That's too dangerous.
Okay, what's next?
Well, two things. Keep a sharp lookout for a snowball with lipstick on it. And second, one of those newspaper photographers may have taken a picture of you.
I'll check that. Is he still around there?
No, he's probably going back to the office.
I'll take care of him. Call you later.
Is this the same night we went to Carney's Nice Club?
Stop your crabbing and get those pictures developed. I want to see if it's the same gangster I ran into.
That wasn't a gangster you ran into. That was a filling station.
Hold it, you two. Don't turn around and don't yell. Now take those pictures, Jack.
The name ain't Jack.
There'll be a number in the morgue if you don't come across. Pass them on over your left shoulder. Now get going and don't look around.
filling station to run into. Well, we lost him.
Not entirely.
What do you mean?
I wrote the license number down. Good things one of us is on the ball.
Right. Oh, white, huh? Well, where do we go now?
Check Carter's office, find out who owns the other car.
Yeah, that's right, Sergeant. You see, even having his license number won't get you anywhere.
Why not?
Well, chances are it's a stolen car. Here's the latest hot list. Let's see if we can find it here. Let's see. Yeah, there it is.
Well, that's that.
Has the diamond expert talked yet?
No, the doctors are still working on him.
Any new angle on the missing diamond?
You'll have to see Dan Rankin about that.
I've already seen him, and he knows as much about it as I do, which is nothing.
Don't let him fool you. He probably knows a lot more than he's telling you.
Yeah, probably a trick he picked up before he retired from the police department.
Well, are you through chasing gangsters and stolen cars, talking to police?
What are you getting at?
Well, are you?
Yes, I am, but what business is it of yours?
Well, then let's get out of the office and develop these negatives. The stuff that guy took was unexposed film.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I know, Junior. Save it till we get in the dark room. It's coming up sharp. It's going to be a nice negative.
Looks funny to me.
What do you know about pictures?
I know what I like, and I don't like that.
Why don't you get out and give me some room?
Brother, you can have all of it.
Hey, don't go until you see the picture of the gunman.
Very interesting. You were directly below him, so you succeeded in getting an excellent likeness of the soles of his shoes. Now, if we can only identify one of the rubber heels.
Don't rub it in, pal. It's been a tough night.
Yeah, you're telling me. But there's one good angle, Spud.
There is?
Yep. We get a new story for every edition.
Yes, this is Chick speaking.
Dan Rankin.
Oh, hello, Dan. What can I do for you?
Say, I want you to pull all of your men out of Joe Carney's. I'm going to try to bring that blue diamond out into the light.
Well, sure. I'll pull him off right away. Let me know how it comes out.
Thanks very much, Chick. I'll let you know. Hello, Farrell. Take a seat, will you?
Thank you, Mr. Rankin. I got your call. What's new?
Nothing yet. But if you'll play ball with me, there's going to be plenty.
Okay. Start pitching.
Take it easy, son. The game hasn't even started yet. So, in 15 minutes exactly, I want you to call up Joe Carney. Here's his number. Disguise your voice and tell him that you've got a tip that Dan Rankin's coming over there with a search warrant.
I get it. Then what happens?
That'll be your story. But,
Can't you get somebody else to make the call? I'd like to be there when Connie gets the message.
no, I don't want you to be there too soon. What's the time? 15 minutes.
Mulberry, 10134.
Hello? Who do you want? He ain't here. Yeah, just a minute. Oh, Spud, phone.
Mr. Warner to you.
Yeah, since when?
Hey, give me that. I'm taking it home to my sister's kid.
Then why don't you so I can clean up around here?
Spud Warner speaking. Who is it and why?
Hello, Spud. I'm over at Dan Rankin's office. Get over here in 5 minutes, will you?
I'll be there right away.
Hello, coming up. You make the phone call and I find what Dan's up to. Got it?
Okay, get going.
Almost all the cops have left.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Hello, Joe Carney speaking.
Hey, I got a hot tip for you. Dan Rankin has got a search warrant. He's going to come over and tear your place apart.
Hello, who is this? Hello?
Now what have I done?
Dan Rankin's on his way here with a search warrant. We've got to get rid of this gun.
Sure, but where'll I hide it?
Any place. I don't want it nowhere. They're liable to use a lie detector on me. Now take it and get out. Hurry, Mac.
Where are you going in such a hurry, Mac?
Is that any of your business?
Yeah, mine and the insurance company's. Well, let's have it, Mac.
Let you have what?
A blue diamond.
Hold it. Now move up to the front of the car.
You talk like a conductor.
Never mind the wisecracks. Do as I tell you. That's far enough. Now you, get out of that car. Now both of you getting out of the car. I'll take the blue, Mac.
There's a grade crossing ahead. A train coming.
Keep going till I say different. Step on it, Rankin. That train may miss you, but I won't, not at this range.
Okay, wise guy. I'll know you the next time I see you.
Dan Rankin is dead.
Is there anybody else with him?
Rankin was the only one we found. Dan was a great guy. I worked for him when he was the inspector.
I can't understand it. He was a careful driver.
Not this time. The wigwag was working, and he must have seen it. But he ran right onto the track in front of us.
Is there anything I can do?
Not a thing, except for the coroner now.
There's one story I sure hate to phone in.
Read all about it. Rankin dies in auto crash. Paper, mister?
Yeah.
Jim? Paper. Read all about it. Rankin dies in auto crash.
Park Avenue.
All right, come on, let's have it.
I haven't got it. I thought I had the imitation diamond, but
Hey, what is this, Pesky? A joke?
if it is, Nick, it's on me.
I don't get it.
Neither did I. Rankin was driving with Mac alongside of him. I had them both covered. Mac handed over the case and I told him to shell out, but I didn't have a chance to see if the phony blew was in it.
Why not?
There was a train coming.
What happened then?
I only know what I read in the newspaper.
He's on the level? You sure he's dead?
Dead sure.
Dan Rankin felt that the blue diamond never was stolen. He figured that Joe Carney was trying to collect the insurance. So he asked me to phone Joe to tip him off that Rankin himself was coming up with a search warrant to the club.
Yeah? Then what?
Then as soon as they got the call, Mac, who works for Carney, came running out of the club. He seemed to be in a big hurry. He got in his car and drove away.
Dan tailed him?
That's right, and I tailed both of them. They were too fast for me. Next thing I know, I saw Mac's car right on the side of the road, and it was deserted. You know the rest of it.
No, I don't. There's something wrong with the picture. Dan wouldn't drive his car in front of a train, not unless he was unconscious.
So what happened to Mac?
Well, maybe he wasn't in the car. Maybe he jumped out. Oh, I'm glad you left that angle about Mac out of your story, Farrell.
I thought it'd be much better if it read like a straight accident.
Yeah. Say, you didn't happen to see the license number of Mac's car, did you?
I not only saw it, my friend, but I wrote it down. You know me. Ever alert Farrell.
Good. I'll have the boys pick it up. Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Pick up a car, license plate 19D119.
Yes, sir.
Was Mac's car still by the side of the road when you came back?
No, it was gone.
Sure there wasn't a third party around? Like the gunman who tried to bump off that diamond expert and stuck up Nick in his apartment?
Not that I know of. And believe me, I'd know that mug if I ever laid eyes on him again.
I didn't get Mac. He wouldn't hold still. I came back in his car and parked in front of the Century Club.
You played your hand all wrong.
That was the only way I could. Made it look as if Dan Rankin was killed in an accident.
Yeah, Mac knows different. He also knows you're after the blue diamond. Only thing he doesn't know is that he's carrying the imitation.
Let him. He don't know who I am or that I'm working for you.
Dan Rankin guessed it. Maybe somebody else will, too.
I'm not worried about that. I'm thinking about that real blue floating around somewhere.
It still could be in one of those snowballs over at Joe Carney's.
Dan Rankin dies in auto crash. That's tough. He was an okay guy. You know, he suspected me of pulling a fake robbery. I don't know why he should.
Well, I know I told him the same story every time he questioned me. The diamond was stolen by someone I didn't know. You believe that, don't you, Joe?
I don't know what to believe, Sherry.
Don't you trust me?
Well, it looks like I must. If the police show up, stick to your story.
Oh, of course. Oh, I've got a rehearsal. I've got to run.
Yes? Yes? Oh, yes, I see. Well, where is it? Oh, no, that's all. Thanks. Oh, leave the car where it is. They found Mac's car.
Let's go get it.
Quiet! Where is it, Jake?
Parked out in front of the Century Club. We'll see what Joe Carney has to say about this. You better stay here, Frank.
All right.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Say, have you any idea where Mac is?
No, I haven't.
Was he near that railroad crossing where Dan Rankin was killed?
Well, no, of course not. Why should he have been?
Well, I can think of one reason.
Oh, you think he had something to do with Dan Rankin's death?
I'm not saying that yet. Say, didn't you get a tip that Dan Rankin was coming here with a search warrant?
Well, no, that's the first I've heard of it. Why should he want to search my place?
The tip was phoned in all right, and I'm just the guy that can prove it.
Oh, wait a minute. I do remember. Yeah, Mac did get a phone call, and he left here in a hurry.
You don't know where he is now?
Why, no.
Well, if Mac didn't come back, what's his car doing parked out in front of your club?
Well, maybe something happened to him and they brought his car back here.
Well, who would want to do that?
Well, you never can tell with all the hold-ups and robberies and things going on.
Oh, now listen, Joe. If anything like that happened, they wouldn't bring his car back here. Why don't you answer it?
Hello?
Hello, Dick?
Oh, yeah. It's for you.
Yes, it's Jake.
Here's the coroner's report. Dan Rankin died of a gunshot. Bullet fired from his own revolver, which was found near the wreck.
All right, Frank. Dan Rankin wasn't killed in the car crash. He was murdered with his own gun. You'll have to pick up Mac on suspicion of murder.
That's bad.
It sure is. For a lot of people.
Joe, did it ever occur to you that Mac might have lifted your blue diamond himself?
Oh, Mac wouldn't do that. After all, it was worth a lot of money.
Hello?
Hello. Is Joe there?
Yeah, he's here. It's for you, Joe. Now, if that's Max, call him along.
Hello, yes, this is Joe. Oh, hello, Mac.
Get to the phone booth outside and put a tracer on that call, quick.
No, that wasn't anyone that you know. Where have you been?
Makes no difference where I've been. What's going on there? Or had I better call you back?
Tell him to stay where he is and call you back in 10 minutes.
Say, Mac, someone just came in. Can you call me back from where you are in 10 minutes?
All right.
All right, thank you. The telephone call came from a booth at 4th and Oak.
Thanks, Farrell. If you're smart, Joe, you won't tip Mac off.
Operator, I was just cut off from a number. Can you connect me back to the number I was talking to? No, of course I don't know the number.
Hey, what became of the man that was using this phone just now?
Don't search me. That's a pay station. I never pay any attention to anyone that uses it.
Thanks.
What's the idea, Joe? Tell me to stand by and call you back in 10 minutes. You're wrong, Mac. Come inside before someone sees you.
Why shouldn't I be seen?
Because the police are looking for you, Mac.
Yeah, I know. They just missed picking me up when I called you.
Take a look at this.
I know Dan Rankin's dead, but I didn't shoot him.
The police think you did.
Well, I didn't, and I can prove it. I'm getting rid of this thing right now.
Wait a minute. Don't give it to me. You told me you were going to hide it somewhere.
Well, it's yours. You hide it.
You've got to get away from here, Mac. Go out to the cabin and hide out for a while. You know where the key is.
Will you cover for me?
Certainly I'll cover for you. And get rid of that blue diamond.
Don't worry, I will.
Wait a minute. Better let me see if the street's clear. Come on, Mac.
D, man answering description of Mac, just drove away in car from front of Century Club. Unit 12D is trailing.
Lieutenant Carter, Control 1, roger. Tell Unit 12D to trail and report route taken.
Hello, Nick. I'm calling from the club. The police are looking for Mac. They think he killed Dan Rankin. He was just here and...
Mac got back, huh?
He was headed for Joe's cabin near Greenwood.
He did what? He ditched the blue diamond. Oh, the imitation. But you've got it. Yeah, good work. You keep it and I'll pick it up later.
All right. I'll see you then.
Well, that was news.
Good or bad?
Might be bad if the cops pick up Mac and he tells who killed Rankin.
Maybe I better do something about that. How do I get to Joe's cabin?
Well, you go out the main way.
All right, Mac, come on over here. Turn around.
Satisfied?
No gun and no diamond, huh?
Diamond? Were you looking for it?
Not half as much as I was looking for you. Joe got a tip that Dan Rankin had a search warrant. You took it on the run with a diamond. Then when Dan caught up with you, you killed him.
Dan did catch up with me, but I didn't kill him. Another guy showed up and took over. He must have done it.
Did you ever see this guy before?
No. Oh, I never saw him before, but if you ever pick him up, I'll know him.
You admit you were in the car with Dan. How did you escape?
Well, I jumped.
What about the other fellow?
I don't know what happened to him.
But you got a good look at him.
That's right.
I smell smoke.
Naturally, it's coming from the lamp.
Nope. Ain't that kind of smoke. There it is, I told you, see? Get back!
Get in, pal. You and I got a lot to talk about.
Mac's getting away in somebody's car. Let's go.
There are only two people who know why Dan Rankin died, and that's one too many.
You're the one who should worry about what happened to Dan Rankin.
That's right, and I'm going to do something about it, so I can quit worrying.
I'm waiting.
There's no rush. By the way, Mac, do you happen to have the blue diamond on you? You held out on me once before, remember?
I did?
Yeah.
If you had the blue, what would you do with it?
What do you think?
You're working for Nick Pollo, aren't you?
Who wants to know?
I do.
Somebody ought to teach you to mind your own business.
They're coming after us.
He went off the road.
Yeah, we better pull up and see where he crashed.
Say, he didn't crash. He just outfoxed us, Bub.
We'll never catch him now.
Why don't we take the same shortcut?
Yeah. What? Hey, are you crazy?
Come on, Spud.
Sweet romances beckon to your heart and mind. Every little second should be so divine. We could be sharing a lovely romance. Let's be bold and daring while we have the chance. Once around the clock, and then good night. One perfect hour with you. Once around the clock to hold you tight. One thrilling rendezvous. Time marches one, so be tender. This all was meant for surrender. We can live a life in each tick-tock, just once around the clock.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Nick.
Too bad about Dan Rankin, wasn't it?
Yeah, certainly was. I was hoping Dan would find the blue diamond for me.
Did you say you were hoping he would, or that you were afraid he would?
Stop talking riddles, Nick. You make me nervous.
You should be, pulling a trick like that. Robbing yourself and then getting rid of Rankin when he guessed it.
You're not saying I killed Dan Rankin.
All I know is the police are looking for Mac on a murder charge.
Mac didn't do it either.
And who did?
You know that Dan Rankin made a lot of enemies during his career. It might have been one of them.
Maybe it was. But we're all under suspicion. That isn't good, Joe. You know, this all started on a little deal between you and myself. Now look where we are.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's gotten to where I don't even trust myself.
I don't blame you.
Time marches on, so tender. This all was meant for surrender. We can live a life in each tick-tock, just once around the clock.
Now look, Joe. Let you and I get a little business cleaned up. I want to get out of here. I don't like it.
What do you mean, cleaned up?
Well, you owe me $50,000 on a straight loan. I'll stay here and work with you. And take half the profits until I'm paid in full.
You mean you'll move in and take over?
I'll help you. You've got a nice place here, and you cater to the right kind of people. You ought to be making twice as much as you claim.
You know, that sounds like the old muscle game to me, Nick.
No, it isn't. Those rackets are all over. People won't stand for them nowadays. I want to protect my investment, that's all.
And I still think I lose.
No, you won't. We'll put on a bigger show and hire more people, make more money. And then when I get what you owe me, I'll clear out. The whole place is yours. Is it a deal?
Well, what else can I do? That still don't bring me back the blue diamond.
Yeah, let the guy who has it keep it. It's bad luck, Joe, remember? They'll get him, whoever killed Rankin. They always do.
Let's check with your office and see if they picked that car up yet.
If it had been, we'd have heard about it on the radio.
But you just turn your radio off. Maybe they're broadcasting the news right now.
Look, why don't you fellas go back to the office and tell the boss you're still working for him, if you are.
Following you around's enough work for me.
Where's Nick?
He went down to see Joe Carney.
I've got to see him.
You better be careful where you show.
Yeah, maybe I'd better.
Come on, Joe, don't look so worried. I'm here to help you now. And I guess I'll check on our singer and see if she's happy.
Yeah, do that.
is it?
Nick.
A minute.
You know, it's kind of smart of you to grab our imitation blue so they wouldn't get wise. I'll take it.
Oh, I don't have it with me.
Where is it?
It's in my apartment.
We'll go get it when you're dressed.
Well, then get out of here so I can.
Terry, you're not getting any ideas, are you?
What about?
About holding out on me? If you try that with the imitation, how do I know you still haven't got the real blue?
I told you I put it in one of those snowballs and they got mixed up.
Yeah, I know you did. I'll be waiting for you outside.
Joe Carney talking.
Hello, Joe. This is Mac. Are you alone?
Mac?
Cut out the yelling. I asked you where you're alone.
Yeah. Where are you?
The last time I told you the cops came, so I'm not saying. I'm getting tired of this runaround, so put the diamond back in the safe deposit. Let's quit worrying.
Me put it back? How can I? You've got it.
Oh, no, I haven't. I put it in the top drawer of your desk before I left. Hello. Are you still there?
Sure, I'm here. I'm looking, but I don't see it.
Was there anybody else in there?
Nick. But I was here, too.
Who else?
Sharon.
She's the one. I never did believe that yarn of hers anyway.
Well, what'll I do, Mac?
Leave her to me. I'll call you back later.
Looking for something, Joe?
Oh, yeah, telephone number.
Why don't you try the telephone book?
Oh.
Running out on Nick, are you?
No, of course not.
Well, that's fine. I'll go along, too, just so nothing will happen to you. Go ahead, driver. Keep it.
Something tells me we're not wanted around here, Spud.
I agree with you.
Let me know if you find the blue diamond. Yes? Speaking?
Let me have that again.
Hello? Hello?
What is it, Bill, a tip? Set your focus, baby. Here we go again.
This thing keeps up, you better put a red light and a siren on this.
You told Nick you had the imitation blue. Where is it?
I'm going to hang on to it for insurance.
Joe had insurance on the real blue. He hadn't collected yet. Better let me have Nick's little hunk of glass. Sit down. Relax. It may take me a long time to find it.
This time I'm really going to get a picture. A good one.
Hey, Spud, come back here.
You take the side entrance.
Got an idea you're holding out the real blue one.
He knows I'm not. It's in that snowball somewhere, the one marked with the red lipstick.
Keep going. Put your hands down. This your car?
I'll bet you'd like to know.
I'm guessing it is. Come on, get in.
Just another drunk driver.
No, it's Farrell, Herald reporter. He sure got a bump on his head. Take care of him, will you?
Take it easy, Farrell.
Oh, Lieutenant, I'm glad you're here.
You're sure you're glad to see me, Miss Marvin?
Of course I am. I came home from the club and there was a man in my apartment. I screamed and he went out that window.
I never thought I'd be glad to see you. Take it easy. I'm fragile. I'm afraid easy. Oh.
I got him, Lieutenant.
I might have known it'd be you. This isn't the man you were expecting to see, is it?
No, there was another man.
And you knew him too, didn't you?
No.
She's right. There was another man. He was all over me out there.
Yeah, and we'd have caught him, too, if you hadn't butted in.
You would have caught him if you'd have been where you should have. I was holding him, but he got away.
Yeah, you were holding him, and the fire escape was holding you. Oh, wise guy, huh?
Escort the press outside, Sergeant. We're not quite ready for it just yet.
You can't do this to me. I got friends down at City Hall.
Name one.
Well, I got to... Hey, now, you can't. I'll see my lawyer. I'll get on people's carpets. I'll sue.
I'll give me one, too.
You still claim you don't know the man who was in here?
Yes, that's right.
Would it interest you to know that we believe he was the man who killed Dan Rankin?
I don't know anything about that.
Maybe not. Would you like to make a robbery complaint, Miss Marvin?
No, I don't believe so. There wasn't anything stolen.
How do you know that if you just came in?
I mean, I don't think there was anything stolen.
Well, think this over, Miss Marvin. It's one thing to cover up for a jewel thief. It's a much more serious matter to aid a suspected murderer.
Driver?
Yes, sir.
Pull up opposite the Century Club.
up here. You can't stay. You're wanted by the police.
Not anymore, Joe. They picked up the man who shot Dan Rankin.
Where'd they find him?
At Sherry Marvin's.
Who told the police he was there? I'm waiting, Mac. Who told them?
Somebody who saw you go in there, maybe.
Yeah, you ought to know.
What are you waiting for, Maskey? Or do you want me to turn my back?
Yeah, you asked for it.
Hey, come on. Stop it. Cut it out, you two. What's going on here?
He put the police on me.
Oh, your own Besky. Mac wouldn't do a thing like that.
Of course not.
We've got to use our heads. Now, Joe's blue diamond's been stolen. We got to work together and get it back. Or someone might go to jail.
I'm sure he was the same man who held up Nick Pollo in his apartment.
You mean who Nick claimed held him up?
That's right. That's what Dan Rankin said, too.
Spud, did you hear anything while you were out on the fire escape?
I just heard voices, Sherry's and a man's.
Yeah? What were they saying?
I couldn't make it out.
Don't tell me you're going to hold out on me, too.
Oh, not Spud.
No, not me. You see, they stopped talking when they heard me on the fire escape. But, boy, I got a swell picture.
Oh, that was very thoughtful. In a spot like that, you blast a flash bulb. Why didn't you ring the burglar alarm?
Let's go, Spud. You've got a lot of work to do. You'll be daylight before we get to the office.
Yeah, we can make the noon edition, huh?
So long, Chick. See you soon.
Not too soon, I hope.
All right, come on, give. What were you holding out on Chick?
Well, I heard Sherry tell some guy that the blue diamond was hidden inside of a snowball marked with lipstick.
Snowball with lipstick?
Mm-hmm.
And that must have been the same ball you lifted the night the diamond was stolen.
Maybe.
I thought you were going to give that to your sister's kid.
I was going to, but I forgot it.
Where is it now?
Oh, kicking around the office someplace. I hope.
You hope. We both hope.
Hey, Lou. Have Frankie develop that for me, will you?
It isn't here. What'd you do with it?
Well, first I put it in this pocket, and then I put it in this one, and then I was going to take it home to my sister's kid.
I know, but you didn't. Come on, unscramble your brains. What'd you do with it?
I put it on the desk here.
You put it on the desk? Oh, that's great. Right where it can roll off and go into the waste paper basket.
Hey, wait a minute. Eddie, the coffee boy, wanted it. Maybe he took it home with him.
Eddie. Doesn't get here till 8 o'clock. Hey, Chief, you got a phone number on Eddie Fowley?
Clay, 1947.
Honey, give me Clay, 1947.
Yeah, this is Eddie.
Hello, Eddie. What'd you do with the snowball we left on Spud's desk?
No, I got tired of seeing around and threw it away. In the waste paper basket, of course.
Oh, brother.
Say, maybe it's in the rubbish bin down in the alley.
Rubbish bin. That's it. Let's go.
Sure.
I suppose I'd say she's a good actress.
Chick found that out, too.
Hey, what do you boys want with the snowball?
Well, let's tell her when we find it. It's been emptied. Hey, what happens to the stuff we throw out?
City wagon picked it up every morning. They just left a little while ago.
Where did they take it?
To the city dump. What did you lose?
A snowball with lipstick on it.
No ball melts.
That doesn't, but it's hot ice.
Do all newspaper guys have to be crazy?
Hello, Wilson.
Morning, Chick. How's the police department?
It would do a lot better without the unable assistance of a certain reporter and photographer.
Farrell and Spud getting in your hair?
They're in it and I can't comb them out. Oh, where are they this morning? Taking time out as usual?
They were here and left in a hurry. Went down to the alley. Said they were looking for a snowball.
Thanks.
If you ask me, Farrell and Spud are bombing in the head.
What makes you think so?
They drove away like they were going to a farm instead of the city dump.
City dump? What are they going to do there?
Said they were looking for snowballs. Say,
You're not chasing snowballs, too, are you?
A very hot one.
Snowballs melt.
That's why I'm in a hurry.
Holy smoke, there's tons of it here. Where do we start?
Anyway, let's get organized.
It'll take forever.
It'll be worth it if we can find the blue diamond. You work around there and I'll go this way. We'll both meet.
Should have brought my lunch.
Check all rubbish collection trucks in the vicinity of the city dump. One of them has a case of explosives picked up by mistake from the Adam Fireworks Company.
Maybe our newspaper friends will find something hotter than a diamond.
Leave it to them. If there's any trouble around, they'll be right in the middle of it.
Sure, isn't that what you wanted me to do?
Yeah. No, I was trying to stop you.
Well, you did. Now what?
Did you haul a load of junk from Newspaper Row?
Oh, no. I collect only from the exclusive West Side. Now scram out of my way and get somebody else to run over you.
Ask the guy a simple question, and why do I get a simple answer? I can get hurt around this place. I beg your pardon. Hey, wait a minute. Is this from the newspaper district?
Now what? They got inspectors on this stuff, too?
No, but you might have something valuable in there.
Valuable? What is it?
A snowball.
Snowball, he says.
Yeah, a snowball. It's very valuable to you. Well, it even might be a...
Might be a what?
Oh, never mind, but don't dump it until I look it over, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. This is the last load and we want to get out of here.
You're not going to dump that until I look it over.
Says who?
Says me.
Back it up.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, he does.
Are you okay, Spud?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I haven't had the nerve to look yet.
Stop clowning. You're all right.
Are you sure?
Well, you're as all right as you ever will be. Come on, we've got to find that snowball.
It's probably melted by now. There's no diamond in the world worth taking a beating like that for.
Hey, there's some stuff looks like it might be from the office.
How can you tell? By the empty bottles?
Let's take a look at it.
Well, we're on the right track. Here's some second-hand typewriter ribbons.
Save one for me. It couldn't be any worse than the one I'm using now.
I'll be right back, Frank.
Spud! Believe it or not, here it is.
I never would have believed it.
Okay, boys, what's the story?
That's one of the snowballs from the Century Club.
So it is. Must be a very special one, considering all the trouble you went to find it.
Oh, it is. It's very, very special. You see, Spud was even going to give it to his sister's kid, but somehow or other it got lost in the rubbish.
Has it anything to do with what you heard at Sherry's window?
He's a smart cop, Spud. You better confess.
Well, I heard Sherry say that the blue diamond was inside of a snowball marked with lipstick. If she knew about that, then she must have put it there. Mustn't she?
Maybe. How did you get it?
Well, I swiped it out of her basket after I took her picture.
Oh, and she was most likely going to throw it to somebody who was there.
Sure, that's it. And if I hadn't have gotten it, then you never would have had the diamond. Well, she double-crossed us.
Maybe you heard wrong.
I know what I heard.
Are you sure you didn't recognize the man who was in there?
No, I didn't, Chick. That's on the level.
You'd make my work a lot easier if you'd stay on the level.
What's our next move, Chick?
The next move is Sherry Marvin's. Won't you sit down, Miss Marvin?
Thank you.
Miss Marvin, is this one of the snowballs you use in your act at the Century Club?
Well, it looks like it, but I can't be sure.
Does the fact that this one has lipstick on it mean anything to you?
Not especially. I keep them on my makeup table, and they often get marked up like that.
Isn't it true that you hid the blue diamond in a snowball the night it disappeared with the intention of throwing it to a Confederate in the audience?
Certainly not, Lieutenant. That would have been impossible.
You mind telling me why it would have been impossible?
You were both there that night, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
You remember I was wearing the diamond? You took my picture. It was in the paper.
Yeah, and it was a Lulu.
Wasn't I still wearing the diamond when I made my exit from the stage?
Yes, you are.
So you see, Lieutenant, that's why it's impossible that it was inside a snowball.
What happened after you left the stage?
Well, I've told you before, but in case you've forgotten, I went to my dressing room. The lights went out. Some man came, took the diamond, and disappeared.
Any idea who he was?
No, none at all.
It wasn't the man you recently surprised in your apartment.
How could I be expected to know that? I didn't recognize him either.
You sure you weren't discussing the blue diamond with him?
Certainly not. May I go now, Lieutenant?
Yes, Miss Marvin. Thank you very much for coming down.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Well, she really wrecked our story.
Yes, she did, the way we had it written.
Mean what?
Suppose she put the diamond in the snowball after she went back to her dressing room.
Suppose she did, then what?
Maybe it was a snowball marked with lipstick. Maybe the wrong party got it. Maybe Joe Carney's looking for it, too.
Keep guessing, Hawkshaw. You're doing great.
Yeah, I am guessing, but it's given me an idea.
Yeah? What?
Whoever wants that diamond would be interested to know that it's hidden in a certain snowball. Word could be passed around that somebody has such a snowball. Then when our man comes to grab it, we could nab him.
Yeah, but who would have the snowball? Now, wait a minute, fellas. I want to cooperate and all that, but I'm just an innocent bystander. And
it's the least you can do after holding out on me.
Gonna make a swell story with pictures.
Yeah, I know, but...
What?
But I wouldn't be there to take them.